morning, students. Today we are going to see the relation among trigonometric ratios. Okay, here one right angle triangle I have drawn, you can see. So here m is 90 degree, angle m is equal to 90 degree, and angle p and n are complementary angles. Complementary angles means sum of these two angles is equal to 90 degree. Okay, now this is 90 and here at angle n I have taken theta, and then when you use angle sum property of a triangle, so the measure of angle p you will get as 90 minus theta. Okay, so let's start. If angle n is theta and angle p is 90 minus theta, then we have trigonometric ratios. See, sin theta, if I want to find here sin theta, what is the ratio of sin theta? You know, sin theta is equal to opposite side of angle theta by hypotenuse. Okay, is equal to, now opposite side, what is the opposite side of theta? You can see PM. Okay, so here is PM, and hypotenuse, you know, the side opposite to 90 is always what? Hypotenuse. So what's your hypotenuse here? PM. Let us give it number 1. Now if I will find now cos 90 minus theta, see, cos 90 minus theta, here is 90 minus theta, and what is the ratio of cos? You know very well, adjacent side of angle theta by hypotenuse. So children, see, adjacent side of 90 minus theta, this is 90 minus theta, you know this one is opposite, and then what will be the adjacent side for this 90 minus theta? PM. So PM, and what is hypotenuse here? PN. This is number 2. So from 1 and 2, what you can observe, children? That sin theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. You can see their trigonometric ratio is same, PM by PN, PM by PN. So this is one formula you can say, and this we have to use in the exercise also. So what is the formula? Sin theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. Now let's find out cos theta. Okay, see, cos theta, again what is the ratio of cos theta? Adjacent side of angle theta by hypotenuse. Okay, now what is the adjacent side of angle theta? Here is theta, its adjacent side is MN. So MN by hypotenuse is what? PN. Let us give it number 3. Now let's find out sin 90 minus theta. Again, you know what is the ratio of sine? Opposite side by hypotenuse. Opposite side of which angle we are taking now? 90 minus theta. Okay, so here is opposite side of 90 minus, this is 90 minus theta. What is its opposite side? You can see MN upon hypotenuse. Here hypotenuse is PN. So give it number 4. Now children, from 3 and 4, what you are getting? See, from 3 and 4, you can see both the hands are equal. So it implies that, what implies? That cos theta is equal to 90 minus theta. This is one formula again you got. So learn it very well. Okay, now let's find out tan theta. Okay, Now tan theta, what is the ratio of tan theta? You know what is the formula, or you can say ratio opposite side of angle theta by adjacent side of angle theta is equal to, now what is the opposite side of theta? Here is theta, its opposite side is what? PM. By adjacent side will be what? MN. Give it number 5. Okay. Now let's find out tan 90 minus theta. Sorry, cot 90 minus theta. Cot, sorry children. Let's find out now tan 90 minus theta. Now let's see the figure first. Here is the figure tan 90 minus theta. We know the ratio is what? Opposite by adjacent. So if this is tan 90 minus theta, what will be opposite? MN by PM. Okay. So let's write the ratio tan 90 minus theta, opposite side of angle 90 minus theta by adjacent side of angle 90 minus theta. Now see, we have just seen in the figure, you see in the figure you will get this as MN 90 minus theta MN by PM. Now give it number 6. Now from 5 and 6 children, see what you are getting. From 5 and 6. If we multiply this tan theta and tan 90 minus theta, let's multiply tan theta into tan 90 minus theta. Children, see this dot means multiplication. Okay, it is not decimal, it's multiplication. Is equal to tan theta is what? PM by MN into what is this? Ratio of tan 90 minus theta is MN by PM. Now simplify, MN get cancelled and this get cancelled. So what you got? 1. So from here children, you are getting the formula as tan theta into tan 90 minus theta is equal to 1. There are more trigonometric ratios, like you can say this sec theta is equal to cosec minus 90 minus theta, but this is cancelled for this session. So you will learn all this in 10th class. Okay. So these are the ratios. So what we have learned today, we have learned that sin theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta, and cos theta is equal to 90 minus theta, and one more what we have learned is tan theta into tan 90 minus theta is equal to 1. Now children, there is one identity, and very important identity. Based on that identity you have to solve the sums. So here, now see children, the same right angle triangle I have drawn here. Here is theta. You know sin theta is equal to what? PM by PN. You have seen in the first. Okay. And cos theta is equal to what? MN by PN. Okay. This you have got from 1 and 3. This is from 1 and 3. See, sin theta is equal to PM by PN. Sorry, this is N. And cos theta is equal to MN by PM. Now, if we divide this, if we find the ratio of sin theta by cos theta, see, sin theta by cos theta is equal to, sin theta is what? PM by PN upon, this is what? MN by PN. Okay, now you know how to simplify this. This numerator will remain as it is. This division converts into multiplication and we write the reciprocal. So what is the reciprocal of this? This is Pn, okay, and here is also Pn. So Pm by Pn into reciprocal of this will be Pn by Mn. Now Pn get cancelled and what is left? What is left? Pm by Mn. Okay. Now just observe this Pm and Mn in the figure. This is Pm and Mn. Now this Pm is which side of theta? Opposite side. And this Mn is the adjacent side. So you have got the ratio as opposite side of theta by adjacent side of theta. And you know opposite side of theta by adjacent side of theta is which ratio? Is the ratio of tan theta. So remember children, tan theta is equal to what? Tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta. It's very important and this also we have to use while solving the sums. Okay. So as tan theta into tan 90 minus theta is equal to 1 and here one more formula, tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta. Okay, now we are going to study one trigonometric identity and based on that you have exercise 8.2, it's question number 1. Okay, let's see that. Now see children, your exercise 8.2, in that first question is there. In the following table, a ratio is given in each column. Find the remaining two ratios in the column and complete the table. Okay, here how many columns are there? You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. And for this session, 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth one. This column and this column is cancelled. Okay, and remaining you have to solve. And how will you solve this? You see here sin theta, cos theta and tan theta given. This is the column given, means this is the first sum, you can say. This is the first sum where sin theta you have to find and tan theta you have to find and you have given the value of cos theta. Means if the value of cos theta is 35 by 37, then what is the value of sin theta and the value of tan theta? In second question, sin theta value is given, you have to find cos theta and tan theta. Similarly, tan theta here given, you have to find sin theta and cos theta according to the question. So here first you will find all this, whatever you have to find, whatever the questions ask, and then you can complete the table. So here we can write this question as number 1, cos theta is equal to 35 by 37 and to find is what? Sin theta and tan theta. So let's see that. And for this you have to use one identity and that is very important, trigonometric identity. Let's see that. Now see children, method 1 and method 2, and here is the trigonometric identity. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Till here for square we will not write sin theta square children. You have to always write in this way if you want to take square in these angles. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. This is the way of writing square. Now here I have drawn one figure. For method 1 you need right angle triangle. So this is any right angle triangle. Here is angle B as 90 degree and C I have taken as theta. You can take A also as theta. Now the question is, you have given cos theta is equal to 35 by 37. Okay. So we write here method 1 you see, in right angle triangle. What is the triangle? ABC. Angle B is equal to 90 degree. Okay. Now you have given as cos theta is equal to 35 by 37. Now cos theta, here is theta, so cos theta means what is the ratio? Adjacent by hypotenuse. What is adjacent now? BC. So it will be BC by hypotenuse is what? AC. So it means the value of BC is what? 35 and the value of AC is what? 37. So BC you can put in the figure now. Here is BC. BC, so what is it? it stands for 35, and the length of AC is what? AC is here 37. Now you know, whenever right angle triangle is there and length of two sides is given, what clicks in my mind or in your mind? That we have to use Pythagoras theorem, okay, to find this AB. Now let's use Pythagoras theorem to find AB. So we write by Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem? Square of hypotenuse. What is hypotenuse here? AC square is equal to sum of the square of other two sides. So what are the other two sides? AB square plus BC square. Now let's see, AC given, yes, the value of AC is 37. AB, is there AB? Yes, no. So AB square will remain as it is. BC is what? 35 square. And here you know, you have to just simplify. So 37 square is what? 1369. AB square will be as it is, plus 35 square of 35 you find out, you will get 1225. Now you have to find AB square, you know you have to do transposition. So 1369 minus 1225 is equal to what? 144 is the value of AB square. So your AB will be what? AB is equal to square root of 144 is equal to what? 12. So your AB is equal to 12. Let's put here AB is what? 12 by using Pythagoras theorem. Now you have to, we have given cos theta, you have to find sin theta. So children, see how to find sin theta now. Therefore sin theta, what is the ratio of sin theta? Here is theta opposite by hypotenuse, that is AB by AC. So your AB is what? Just we got 12 and AC is already given, that is 37. So in this way you can find sin theta. Now you have sin theta and cos theta. You have to find what? Tan theta. And here only I have given you, in the previous lecture also we have seen the formula that tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta. So that formula we have to use now. So let's write tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta. So here sin theta, just put the values 12 by 37 upon your cos theta given to you, that is 35 by 37. Now just simplify 12 by 37 into 37 by 12. This will get 35 by 37. So this is what? 37 by, this is 35. 35. Okay, 12 by 37 into reciprocal of this 37 by 35. 37 get cancelled and the answer is 12 by 35 is the answer for tan theta. So in this way you can find AD ratio by using Pythagoras theorem. This is one method, children. Now let us see second method, that is by using the trigonometric identity. Okay. See, we have the trigonometric identity as sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Okay. Now the value of sin theta is given to you. What is that? No, sin theta is not given. What is given? You have given as cos theta's value. So sin square theta will remain as it is plus cos theta. What is given as 35 by 37. Here is given square. So we have to take a square is equal to 1. Now just simplify sin square theta plus what is the square of 35? 1225 and square of 37 is 1369 is equal to 1. Now find the value of sin square theta by transposing number on one side, 1225 by 1369. Okay. Now just simplify. You know here there is no denominator, so you have to take 1. What is the LCM? 1369. Here will be 1369 minus 1225. You know how to simplify this. This is addition and subtraction of fraction, children. And now here 1369 minus 1225 is what? 144 by 1369 is the value of sin square theta, and you want sin theta. So you know you have to take square root of this 144 by 1369, and the value is square of 144 is 12 and square of 1369 here only you know is what, 37. This is one way. Okay, and now you want tan theta. So the same, tan theta, finding same, tan theta is same. Tan theta is equal to what? Sin theta by cos theta. In the same way you see, put the values. You have sin theta 12 by 37. You have cos theta given 35 by 37. You will put, you will get the same answer. You see, just we have got here. So the answer is what? 12 by 35. So these are the two ways. These are the two ways. Any way you can use either identity method or this Pythagoras theorem. Okay. So I hope you understood. The remaining sums we will see in the next lecture. The main condition is what? You have to learn the formulas by heart. All the trigonometric formula by heart. It is based on only formula and everything will be easy and fine for you. Okay. I hope you understood this very well. Have a nice day. Thank you.